Lakers leading by 12. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Gabe Vincent is out there with Connect. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
One shot.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. Down by 15. Pass to Eason. Here's Şengün. He's covered by Hachimura. And he banks in the layup.
The balance, the focus. Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
Vincent with it. James with it. Baseline J on the way. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. The tray. And it's Whitmore missing. Lakers leading by 13. Hachimura the pass to LeBron. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And again, no good by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. And Holiday has it in the corner. Pass to Şengün. They double-team Şengün. And that one's good, Whitmore.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. To the middle. Here's Connect. And it's blocked. Smith finds Eason. And he drives in. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Holiday. Smith wide open. He fires. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Lakers leading by 8. Here's Vincent. On the wing, James. Good, nice job down low. LeBron's got 21.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Holiday surveying the floor. Şengün with the screen for Eason. And Şengün throws it down.
Read the defense and executed. The IQ showing through for Şengün.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Rockets making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Vincent. Hachimura with a screen on Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vincent, covered by Van Vliet. Vincent's shot is good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Los Angeles leading by 11. And here is Vanderbilt. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Şengün. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. James looking it over. Pass to connect. Releases. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 assists tonight. And here is Vanderbilt. Down low. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Out left to the wing. Here's Whitmore. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally, the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Now LeBron. LeBron powering inside.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Şengün's got 10 points here in the second half. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Connect. Now here's Vanderbilt. Now here's Hayes. Şengün covering. 3 on the clock. And Hayes kicks to James. That 3 off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Şengün passes to Van Vliet, and that one drops for him. And now just a 3-point Laker lead.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Pass to Connect. Takes the 3. And James gets it to go on the assist by Connect.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. It's blocked. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Some changes for the Lakers. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. The Rockets also changing it up. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Brooks comes in for Jari Eason. And it's Green in for Cam Whitmore. Şengün with a screen on Hachimura. For three, Van Vliet. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist on the night. Doncic with it. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Fred Van Vliet picks one up. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
The first one falls. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Both free throws good from Doncic. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. Taken away by Hayes. In the corner, it's James. And James throws it down hard.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Van Vliet. Inside. Here's Thompson. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist in the game. Lakers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Here's Doncic. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 19 points for Luka Doncic.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Houston's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. Outside, Green. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Clark, famously, Fred Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size, but man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred VanVleet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player. You got to love VanVleet's fearlessness, and I think that's why his teammates look up to him as a leader.
Back to Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves with the screen for Vanderbilt. Clock at 6. Back to Reeves. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Vanderbilt misses.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Green, the pass to VanVleet. Brooks finds VanVleet. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Doncic. Reeves against VanVleet. Reeves outside. And it goes down 2 points. Reeves has got 14 points here in the second half.
Cold-blooded by Austin Reeves. He doesn't shy away from coming up big in critical times.
Reeves against Green. VanVleet right side. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. VanVleet's got 10 points now just in this quarter. .153 left in the game. Doncic with it. Now defended by Şengün. Doncic, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's as though Green always has more left in his tank. He digs deep and finds the bucket.
Reeves against Green. Outside, James. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Hayes. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
James continues to impress with his pass, and I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. LA has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Doncic outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
No better guy to take the big shot. Luka completely unfazed.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And there's the ice cream with the apple pie, folks. Excellent trip up the floor to stretch this lead out.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And so it's Houston with it. Step back shot. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Cold-blooded shot in the clutch. And a big moment right there from Jalen Green.
And they double up Doncic. Back to Vanderbilt. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Shooting 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. .29 seconds left in the fourth. Thompson, a screen on Reeves. And here's Green outside. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Really good body control by Green. He's able to adjust off the contact and do so at a really high level.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Doncic. Oh, off target.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times, it's to ignite it.
Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the one spot. Rockets trail. And here is Van Vliet. Outside, Green. And the three ball is good. Green's got 45 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Outside, James. Rockets with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Thompson passes to Green. Out to Brooks. From outside the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And it's a 4-point Houston lead. Reeves outside. The three for Doncic. Comes up empty, 7 for 15 with that miss. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Brooks. Now Van Vliet. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Reeves outside. Kicks it out to LeBron. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Rockets leading by 3. Now Green. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one.
Boy, I believe Green has all the tools to be a phenomenal scorer in this league. Just needs to continue to develop.
And he knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Up top for Vanderbilt. He's covered by Thompson. Reeves against Brooks. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Rockets leading by 4. Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. Oh, that's blocked.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
And the Lakers turn it over again. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Green against Reeves. Şengün with the screen for Green. Another miss by Houston.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Good on the shot.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Here's Green. Şengün with a screen on Reeves. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
Able to score from anywhere on the court, Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
Lakers trail by 4. Doncic looking it over. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Van Vliet outside. Townsend finds Green. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. LeBron against Brooks. For the 3. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from James.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
And here's Green outside, and another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Lakers trail by 7.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Doncic, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Physical play finds Dillon Brooks, but he also looks for it. He gives it and takes it.
The first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Van Vliet against Doncic. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Look at how Şengün attacks the ball, doing all he can to reel it in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the Lakers with possession here. It's a 10-point game. Doncic passes to Vincent. Shot to stop the run. And it's blocked by Şengün. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Now here's Green. Fires from deep. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Jalen Green.